Hello. Hello. Okay, that's right. For some reason, setting it to the default microphone loads the Q9, and setting it to the Q9 does not load the Q9. What a good program OBS is. It works flawlessly on all platforms, and not just Windows. It's just as cute a block term. Right. Welcome to the stream, Mihai, Jackster, Aurorus, Dark Emil, and Cider. I think that's everyone. Has Kitrabit done its announcement thing yet? Oh, let me move over there so I don't show a DM I'm not supposed to. It has. There we go. Oh god, fucking hell. Right. Welcome, Mango and Olivier, to the stream. Hope you're doing okay. Why does it feel like the last stream was only yesterday? Because it was 2 days ago. Certainly more recently than before. To be fair, I almost started the stream. I went to bed so late that Google actually gave me my agenda for the wrong day. So I very almost started a stream yesterday, which is kind of funny. Right. Is there anyone else I need to give VIP? Yes, you have VIP. Oh, Aurorus is already... Oh yeah, I forgot I moderated you, Aurorus. So you're now a mod. If you don't want to be a mod, then let me know. But I thought you'd make a good mod. So, I guess we go to the screen. Ah, the thing's broken. Sorry, the mic died. For some reason the mic isn't loaded in the... Oh no, wait. No, because it's this one I want. There we go. Yeah, sorry, I'm dumb. I went to the screen view by accident because I'm used to it, and for some reason that doesn't have a mic source loaded. Because OBS is a good piece of software that definitely works on every operating system. Does not work on Linux at all. It's so rough on Linux. It works so much better on Windows. Here we are. Yeah, I don't know what people missed. Oh, Aurora, so I made you a mod. I'm not sure if I was on that scene when I said that, but I made you a mod. If you don't want to be a mod, then let me know. But I thought you'd make a good one. Yeah. So today we're doing data / program / Carberra plan / game dev. Welcome Mango Nutella to the stream. Hi, also from Twitch. Welcome. Yeah, Windows is good for gaming. Apparently Linux can be better for gaming, but compatibility is lower, so I'm not willing to really accept that one. It's better for multimedia as well. OBS works better on it, so it's technically better for streaming too. I just do it on Linux because Linux is better for development. I only really use Linux for recording and development. I use Windows the rest of the time. So I just prefer it. I'm not gonna lie. Oh. My keyboard being weird. There you go. Hazing PC games. What's the next? Well, the thing is, like, there's that compatibility chart with, like, was it Proton or something for Steam? And pretty much every game I own works, apart from my favorite Steam game. Favorite Steam game apparently doesn't work on Linux. So that's literally that one game is enough of a deal breaker. Welcome, Vigkranth, to the stream. Hope you're doing okay. Windows actually runs smoother for me. Genuinely. Like, Windows is better performance for me. But that's probably because I use GNOME as a D, because I can't be asked to change it right now. Or is GNOME the WM? Oh god, I don't know. I think it's the D. I don't understand. Like, people say all the Linux stuff in the chat, and I just phase out of it, because I don't have a clue what they're talking about. Because everything literally everything Linux, I swear, there's like a rule where you can't have something on Linux that isn't named horribly. Like, everything is just named awfully in Linux. It's very funny. The game's name is Driver San Francisco. I love that game so much. Shut up, VS Code. Oh, we do have the Own3D bot. Thanks for the follow, Mango. I do appreciate it. Okay. So, for those of you that are here before, this looks very different. I did some thinking about kind of how this all would work, and I basically came up with like a new system in a way. So that last stream wasn't a waste of time, because a lot of it is kind of, I think a lot of it has been copied over. I actually don't remember. Or at least we can just like, you know, copy it over when we need it. But overall, yeah, we have this client, which is what the user actually runs. And then inside of here we have the world. So we have the environment in here, but any actors, so like the player, for example, and any scenes, so the menu, for example, will go in here. I'll talk about those in a bit. User, keyboard and mouse interfaces, they're not done yet. Display, the camera, we have the camera, which just doesn't really have much in it. And then we have the window, which is pretty much exactly the same as it was before. Operate on 25, probably some sort of ligature. Yeah, this is a ligature. I can't be asked to turn those off. I'd probably use like a I'd probably use like a cloth of some sort. But it depends, because I have a ceramic hob, so it's just kind of flat. If I had a gas hob, I'd probably just shove over in there. Just screw trying to get all that out with a cloth from a gas hob. So yeah, with the walls, yeah, with the scenes. So basically, what I'm gonna have is that the client controls the window, and it controls the scenes, and then the scenes actually control everything inside of a particular scene. So, for example, all the actors, so the player and everything, would be controlled through the scene. Like the camera would be controlled through the scene. So everything inside the environment will be controlled through here. And then everything like window-based would be controlled through here. Is kind of what I'm... Yeah, so we have the window update stuff going on here. That happens every frame. And then, yeah, so all this stuff gets like done here at the time. So I'm pretty sure... Oh yeah, we have the utils, or you have the units as well. I call these units, as opposed to anything else. Welcome, She's to the stream. Hope you're doing okay. So yeah, this is the same as it was. There's nothing different here. And then the environment, I guess we're gonna have to work out as time goes on. But if we actually run that, this does run in its current state. So -m game. Run anyway. There we go. Oh, I don't think it does any event handling at the moment. Because the event handling is going to be done inside the scene. which is kind of my idea of, making it a little bit better, I guess. For now, I guess we should do like keyboard and mouse interfaces. Whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. Whatever, it didn't actually matter. Good, glad you're doing alright. So CD, I can do VD. And CD slash game dev old, wouldn't it? Yeah. VA and then load that. Edit that and then shut over here. What did I get for the mouse? And then the keyboard. Did we even have anything in the keyboard? Oh, we did. We had this weird thing. I still haven't kind of decided what I'm going to do about like key mapping. Are you going to draw anything on the screen? Once I've kind of sorted out like how all the back end interface is going to work. That's unfortunate. Darker Mill. So the mouse, basically just copy paste this. So self.window position equals pixel. So we got to go in and apparently we need to import Pygame, do we? Yes, we do. I think. I guess we do. So import Pygame and then from game import pixel unit. Self.environment position equals unit 00. What are you complaining about? What are you complaining about? Oh, that's what you're complaining about. That makes complete and total sense. Did you get a list of controls thingy? No, I didn't finish that in the end. Yeah, I forgot about that. Self.scroll equals 0. We might not ever do anything with this. And self.button equals 0. So def on move. Self xy. If pygame.mouse.get focused. With one S because Americans. Window pause equals pixel xy. And then self.end pause equals self.window pause dot as unit now. It is. I slightly changed it. Says one watching now because YouTube is broken. Either that or everyone moved to Twitch. I don't know. I haven't got any of the stats up at the moment. So def on click. Oops. Self button. Self.button equals button. This is the same as it was last stream, so I'm not gonna go hardcore over this. Self.release and self.button equals 0. Cool. I don't know whether I'm gonna pass the events through here yet or not. So yeah, well, I think most people came from the Twitch last time, so Python's pretty. I actually don't know. I think Python's American. I think it's an American thing. I'm pretty sure. That's a big F. Hey, 100 messages today, restream chat. Oh, yeah, go for it. Google Uncle. Uncle Google. That was a pun, okay. Oh my god, why? Oh, that was the world's biggest stretch, holy mother. Thanks, Cider. Donation. It's more important than real money, because of course. Right, so that's the mouse interface. The keyboard interface. Yeah, we never actually managed to figure it out. I had an idea of what to do, but it does, and I was gonna do it off stream, and yeah, guess who forgot to do that? So, oh, it's Dutch then. Fair enough. That works. suppose that makes sense with a name like Guido. But yeah, so essentially, I don't know if we're even going to need anything on the init at the moment, which is why it's still there. Self scan code, and then each individual scene is going to have its own key map. So we're not going to do this, but this is going to return this is going to return a character. The character that was pressed. All of the characters that were pressed. So I don't know if we need to even pass scan code in, honestly. So yeah, keys equals np.where pygame.key.get pressed. And then if there were any keys, then we need to return a list of something. For now, keys, but we do actually need to change that. So we need to import numpy as np. We also need to import pygame. We need to. Do we need to? I don't think we need to do that. I'm not sure we need to do that either. Okay. Oh my god, there's 11 million. Nobody managed to get anything. There's 11 million just gone. That is really funny. Yeah, most people watch the Twitch because of the bot, I think. And because there's a lesser delay on it. Normally. Yeah, so we need to do a scan code to Ascii, and then we need to make a dictionary of all the different scan code values and convert them to Ascii. Oh, we're gonna have so much fun. Oh god. So we need scan code list, I guess. We need to like try and find the thing that that Jackster found last stream. What the hell? That's not right. I think it's SDL scan codes, and they work differently. Welcome. Oh, hi, Tori. And Max as well. Welcome to the stream, both of you. Scan code versus key code. This might be it. Oh, Jax, do you remember the link that you had last time to this? Well, I asked it. Yes, please. I need like the actual numbers. If it's in, it might be, but I don't think it is. I'll double check it though, because it could be it. I'm pretty sure if it's in the. Oh, it is that. Okay. Oh yeah, so it is. So it is. So it is. And this is the order of them. So basically, we just need to do yes, I'm pretty sure we actually I'm not sure this needs to be a dictionary. I think this needs to be like a tuple or something. And then we do say -1, -1, -1. Now this is what I was doing before. I kind of worked out that I didn't need to do what I was doing before. I needed to do something different for it. And now I don't remember what that was. Oh, good. Guess we are back here. No, you sent something different, Cider. It wasn't that specifically. Iron table for backwards compatibility. Oh, so can we drag this in? I don't know if we can import stuff from C. Welcome Crack Tooth to the stream. Hope you're doing okay. Oh yes, the superior gender llama. Welcome Tyrone as well. Literally back to where we were last stream. But can I? It just says SDL num score codes in here, scan codes. So can I just do like? Hang on. Dear pygame.key. Oh, I need to actually import Pygame first. That'll probably help in the long run. I'm kind of hoping that we can just like import something. Oh. Pygame.key.scankerwrapper. No, we can't. Awesome. That's fair side. You don't need to worry about it. Exit like that in it. Oh my god, I'm so annoyed that I thought of it. I thought of what we needed to do. I had an idea and now I've forgotten it because I'm kind of an idiot. So we get. Wait, I actually need to look at what keys returns. I'm pretty sure it returns like a series of indexes. Oh, I don't know why I've done that. But first I actually need to just quickly run a. Let's see. Oh, I've got to do it for. Okay, we'll just quickly do an event loop in here. So we'll do it here. For event in pygame dot event dot get if event dot type equals key down. Be pygame dot locals dot key down because I don't think we imported it. Then self dot keyboard dot get pressed, and that should be fine. So where are we? We're there. Partially initialized module. Cannot import pixel because there's an import somewhere. So presumably this needs to go up the top, and that will fix it. Yep. Okay, yeah. So it's an index of. Whoa. How many can I get? I can get 5 at once. It was, but this is a thing. All right, see you later, Cider. This is a list of indexes of the true ones. So we need, we just need the indexes, and then we need to, we just need to copy. Then we just need to copy that. I think just like straight up copying it will be fine. Pretty much. So we need to do this. And then just set null to equal like -1 or something. So we don't have to bother going through changing it. And in theory, this should now be fine. I hope. Actually, you probably want to set it as a string. Just just in case. And then we want to do this. Do I have it? Oh, I don't have it installed. Just to make that a bit nicer. I'm in the virtual environment, aren't I? Here I am. Okay, cool. Okay, so now we have this huge list of characters that we can use. I'm pretty sure this will be now fine to use because we could just get. Wait, does it just have like? Yeah, it just has the letters and then it has the numbers and it has all these things and it has the punctuation. And I'm pretty sure this should just be okay. Honestly, to use. And then we could just reference these strings. Is the idea. So return. So turn. So if there are any keys pressed, actually I think we kind of want to return the list anyway. So let's see. It would be scan code to Ascii. No, it'd be SDL scan codes. I think, right? That's what it's called in here. SDL number scan code. Okay, we'll just call it SDL scan codes. Oh my god, this is such a huge thing. Yeah, in the series, I'm just going to say go get that from the repo, because that is 293 lines of code. Which is kind of mental. So dot index key for keys in for keying keys. And now we just gotta. Actually, could you just do like NP? Well, that should work, but I'm thinking there's a NumPy way of doing it as well. But I'll just make sure that actually that returns something. Oops. X is not in list. Oh, because I'm dumb. So it'd be. I'm doing this the wrong way around. It'd be key like that. Oh, only integer scalar arrays can be converted to scalar index. You know what? Okay, that's strange. Well, I guess that's not even going to work then. So would it be np.index scan codes keys? No. NumPy is no. Ah! Okay. Get from a Python. I'll just say tuple. NumPy is a library in Python that can do kind of loads of crazy stuff. It's kind of difficult to explain in brief. Welcome Conquered to the stream, by the way. I hope you're doing okay. But it's essentially just like this numerical library. Oh my god! Why? Oh Jesus! That is well, I only had a few hours of sleep, so my god. So it basically runs in C, so it's just a lot faster. That's not quite what I wanted, I don't think, actually. No, I didn't want that. No, this is just not what I wanted at all. I need like a series of. I need like a way to index multiple times. Really. Unless you could just do scan codes, STL scan codes keys, but I really doubt that's going to be a thing. No. Not a tuple. It registers as a tuple? I'm just going around this. Oh, no, it's just invalid syntax at that point. Yeah, basically. Because I need to. I don't really want to get like a thingy out of it. I say tuple because that's what it is. Find the index on item. No, that's just going the wrong way around. Okay, there's got to be some sort of like numpy index I can use since we're getting a numpy array. Indexing numpy 1.20. That's actually a good way of putting it. Index arrays. Oh my god. Yeah, so you can just do that. The problem is... Right, okay. So I think it first needs to be like a numpy array first. In that case. So this needs to be a numpy array. Oh god. I don't think that's even going to be okay with that being strings. I guess we'll see. Numpy dot array. And then give that like a tuple. And then just, I guess, see if that holds. And then we could do, we'll just return everything, I think. We'll just see if that runs. Apparently it's fine with it. So that's interesting. To print SDL scan codes, and it should be keys. It should just return like a load of stuff. Oh, that actually does work. Hey, so you got press an E, and I can put hello. Oh no, I can't. I can put jacks. Oh no, I can't. It has to be in order. That's really unfortunate. I could put okay. We actually have an interface now. Oh yeah, and you can do left control, so you can do all this. Oh, it's beautiful. Okay, that's what we wanted to do. I made that way harder than it needed to be originally. My goodness. Okay, so that took literally like an hour across 2 streams. No, because yours is in alphabetical. It's not. The letters aren't in alphabetical order, so it won't work. With I don't think anyone's here. It's kind of unfortunate. I'm trying to think of like it worked with something like Amy. That's it all in alphabetical order. Oops. Oh yeah, it's not printing it anymore, is it? I told it to not print. Gosh darn it. Print. So what with Amy? Okay, yeah. That's fine. I just love all these random ones here. I just love all these null sections. That's so strange. That must be for backwards compatibility. Also, I have no idea what the prior key is. Or either of these are. Or the oper key. Oh, that's probably operator. But then, what keyboards actually have that? You could very much argue what keyboards have F13 through 24 nowadays. But they're still there for backwards compatibility. Okay. Art can be printed. Yeah, that's very true. That is very true. JSON user. No, we'll just use an numpy array. I'm converting it to JSON. Okay, so we have an numpy array of keys. Good. That's very good. Oh, you mean this? That's no point. I suppose maybe, I don't know. And this sort of, well, it's because it's a numpy array, so it'd just be an arse to you might as well just create a numpy array straight up. So again, I'm gonna just make that look nicer. There we go. This is ridiculous. Okay. Yeah, I'm definitely just gonna have to go. All right, look in the repo for this one, mateys, because yeah, that's fine though. So we don't need this in it, I don't think. I'm pretty sure. So that does raise the question of whether or not we want to do the same thing with the button. Have it just like get button. I guess we'll work that out as we go along. I'm pretty sure NumPy just can't just load a file name. No, it's this Pepe. I mean, you could very much argue there's no reason, but it would be the world's longest line. It's just might as well just leave it like that. Yeah, it would be huge. And yeah, Pepe would not like it at all. So that's done, I'm pretty sure. I think we might need to come back to that for extra interface and stuff, but we'll get to that once we actually start doing some stuff, which is pretty much going to be now. So, yeah, we actually need to make a scene. We need to work out how the hell these are going to work. What is a sleep key? It's a key that sends you, if you have a laptop, it's a key that sends it to sleep. So typically, on my laptop, it's F1. I don't know if an actual PC would have it. I imagine it probably would. Does my Logitech keyboard have one? No, it doesn't. My laptop keyboard does, though. Oh, God. Oh, sorry about this, everyone. I'm apparently more tired than I thought I was. So, dev in itself, and then we need to, like, build... Well, we actually need to do... We need to actually work out how a scene is going to work first. So, in a scene, so we need to have a list of... Actually, I don't know if ABCs even have initializers. I don't remember. God darn it! Gosh darn it! What was the application I did? Actually, yeah, I can just go and check that. It'd be this one. Services. GitHub. Oh my goodness! Hello. This uses ABCs. Do they have initializers? They do have initializers. Okay. That makes sense then. Using ABCs business. I just forgot. Briefly. I haven't been using ABCs for that long. So I'm still new to them. So okay. So we want slots. Actually, you know what we want to do? We want to do slots on the other one as well. So we want to get rid of that. We want to put a slot on this. And we want to set that to clock, window, env. I can't spell, Jesus. Env, mouse, and then keyboard. It is for abstract classes, but that's, I believe, what I want to make. We'll see if we actually work out that we want to make them or not. But for now, I'm going to make it an ABC. But yeah. So we need slot. Well, we don't need slots on there, but ideally in a situation like this, you do, because it's more efficient to have it. And then we need to do that for all of them as well. Yeah, the only problem with this series is it's gonna like stay very much in like the high level stuff pretty much the whole time. Fix it. Welcome Taylor to the stream. Hope you're doing okay. Yeah, if someone in Discord server has a name that isn't conforming, and there is an obvious way to make it conform, then just change it. That's what I do. You don't need to tell them about it. Just change it. If there's no obvious way, then just go, hey, you need to do this. But I don't really bother bringing it up with people unless there's like really no obvious way of doing it. So that's that one done. That's also that one done. Alright, I'm going to close this for now while I look at which ones I need to put slots on. So keyboard, yep. There aren't any slots. So we actually need to tell it that there aren't any slots. Mouse, there's 4. Window position. Awesome. Yeah, for anyone wondering why I'm doing this, this is pretty much just if you actually manually specify the expected attributes in slots, then Python doesn't have to go to the trouble of making a dict object with it all in. So not only does it actually make it more efficient with RAM because it's storing less things, but it also already knows what the attributes are, so it saves time in initialization. Welcome Maj K-Sec to the stream. Hope you're doing okay. We're building an asteroids clone, but we're still kind of in the back end of it at the moment, just kind of finalizing some stuff. Before we're pretty close to making the first scene, but I just need to like actually make sure I do it properly. So yeah, and then I think that's fine now. Oh, this is gonna need slots as well at some point, and we'll come back to that later. And then this is also going to need it. Okay, cool. Right, so that's that done. So we need an actor list. So that's going to be a list of just all the possible actors in the scene. And that's going to be... I'm not sure if a non-pyro would be better there. I guess we can always... well, actually, it'd be actors, not just actors. This is just a list of all the things. So the players, the NPCs, and all of that. We need... What do we need? We actually probably need the camera. Oh, no, we actually need the environment, don't we? Yeah, so we actually need the environment passed in. Self.env equals env. How does other stuff deal with that? Oh, it just creates one. Okay. So yeah, it'll be passed. Yeah, we'll just put it like that, but we'll actually call it self.env. That makes sense. Then we have our actor list. I think the camera is part of the environment. No, it's part of the window. We may need the camera, or we may need the whole window. I don't know. I don't think we're going to need the whole window. I think we can just get away with passing the camera in. Or maybe we can have our own camera. Maybe every scene can have an individual camera. I don't know. How do I keep loading that one up? I need display and window. Yeah, I'm going to try and experiment with that, actually, I think. Because I don't know if we really need... Like a camera as part of the window. So from game.display import camera. Unless it's been imported. No, okay, never mind. No, we're fine. Self.camera equals camera. Shows something that will kill you instantly. I don't know. Death would probably do it. Yeah, I don't know what you mean by that. And that might be it. Maybe. Potentially. I guess we'll see. So, right, okay. I don't know what methods we'd need. So we'd need, okay. So in the scene, we would need a way to create something, but then would that be done in the actor? It probably would be. So that would be done elsewhere. To append to the list of actors, we just need to do dot append, and then dot remove to remove one. Thank you for the follow, Bikram Gaku. Oh my goodness, Bikram Guku. Sorry, I completely butchered that. But thank you. Do appreciate that. God. We need some sort of way to do a UI. But I might not bother with that for now. I'll probably do the game first and come back to the menu later, I think. That might be easier to do. We need... I don't know. I guess what we'll do is we'll start making our scene here. And then we'll... So I guess like main. And then we'll see what needs to be part of the ABC and what doesn't. So self environment. So we do a super dot init environment. Nope. Environment. There we go. Yeah, just butchering names left, right, and center. Thank you for the follow, Conquered. Glad you're enjoying the content. Okay. First reply to this message gets 500. What if I read it before anyone responds to it? I don't know what sort of delay the restream has though. So that's our init. And in the scene, so I don't really think about this because I kind of... This is why I do stuff on stream. This is why I don't just jump into the videos anymore and just wing it. Because this is hard. This is some rough stuff. So we're seeing... Well, you'd have your events. Okay, so there'd be an event handler in there. Own3D is some bot that just randomly found its way into this channel at some point. I don't really know. It's, as far as I can tell, it's some like business thing. You know, perhaps they just kind of threw in as like, oh, this is the sort of stuff you can have. It's really useful. Honestly, it's incredibly useful to have. Yeah, so we need a way to do like events, handle events, self, and then for events, in pygame.event.get. So we need to import pygame. And then we need to import pygame. I genuinely just went into video mode then. Well, I do love how Sada put in donation time, first time to reply this message gets 500. And then Johnny replied so quickly, he actually replied before Sada sent the original message. That's freaky. Oh, come on, there you go. The client. So the client would have the active scene, or would that go in the environment? No, it wouldn't. It would go in the client, I think. So, whoopsie daisies, that's not what I wanted to do at all. So self.scene equals, I guess we'll set it to main for now. Yeah, we'll just have it like that. So import game. I'll just do game.scenes.main. Game.scenes.main, and then I hope that works, I guess. Oh, it'd be game.world.scenes.main. And that'll load that, and then all true, so you have a self.scene dot handle events. And then, so each scene will have a different set of events. Each scene will have a different key map, which is actually something we need to put it in. So that'll be, again, in the ABC. So it'll be a def handle events self, and then we could just do raise not implemented error for now. And then, yeah, we need a key map. And then now we have a slightly better idea of what we're doing. And we can actually work that out. So self-scenes, so if event.type equals quit. Welcome Red Dye King to the stream. I hope I pronounced that correctly. Yeah, it's an asteroids clone. So self.o. Oh, that's a problem. We have our self.stop in here. That's kind of unfortunate. So we kind of need... Yeah, we kind of need the quit in here. But we want... Well, I suppose we could do the loop. Okay. So we're gonna pass the event in. But that's so slow to do. Okay. So I think what we can do is we can do for event in pygame.event.get type equals quit. And then we could do self.stop, I think. And then we'll see if that works, I suppose. Oops. Oh, there's no attribute scenes. Oh, I'll probably explain it. Import scenes. It's missing environment. Oh goodness, yeah. Self.env. Client has no attribute seen. Oh yeah. type is an invalid keyword argument for this function. So now I'm gonna have to do some research. So new tab, search for Pygame event get. Get. Oh, it's event type, not type. God damn it. I suppose it makes sense. Quit is not defined. What? Excuse me? It's imported. That's strange. Pygame.locals.quit. I guess we'll just try that. Oh, it's not that bit. It's here. Bam. That isn't doing anything. Awesome. Oh yeah, that's not how you edit. How can I just pull a load out? I might just be able to pull it. And that returns if, okay, so if dot poll dot type equals quit self dot stop. I guess we can try that. No, it's not doing it enough, I don't think. No, go away. So obviously the poll isn't what we want. We want event types are waiting on the queue. I'm not sure if we would like doing this right. Event. Okay. So print event dot print pygame dot event dot poll. Boop. Oh, it doesn't even appear. I don't think anyway. Either our terminal's crashed. No, it hasn't crashed. It's just not actually registering that at all. That's very strange. That's really weird. No, but actually, theoretically, if I'm pressing keys and stuff, okay, I'm almost confident it just straight up does not work even slightly. That poll. I'm not reading the chat at the moment because it's just bot stuff. I give 4,000. Yeah, there's like a book somewhere. I don't use it though. Did I miss anything important? I don't think I did. So how do I get quit in here? Because I could just, God, I could just pass the event through, but that's so slow to do, and it ain't me. Do you have another look checking events? Welcome to Lazy Scripted to the stream, by the way. Yeah, so what I want to do is I want to check the quit event here, but also check so self.scene.handle events. So we have this scene here. I want to do individual handling of events inside scenes because every scene is going to be different. So I'm trying to figure out a way to, one, do it without passing the event through to the function because that's slow, or two, do it without iterating through the entire loop twice because that will basically ground it to a halt. What have I spent the last hour on? Spent the last hour, doing the key map, finalizing the back end. We're now working on some actual front end stuff. Well, at least we're trying to. We're working with scenes at least now, so we have moved on. We have genuinely made progress. Has it been an hour already? Oh, goodness. It has been. Damn. That do be nuts, though. You can't just get a list of them, really. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at the source code because I want to know how this works. So where would it be? It would be in event. Oh, it's a PYI. That means it's a C. Oh, it does return a list. So it returns a list straight up. Print pygame.event.get. Well, presumably anyway. Oh god. It turns a list and clears the original. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be. Doesn't seem to want to print it. If events pygame.event.get, what we'll do is we'll do this. Whoops, what the hell? No, oh no, that's gone even more wrong. We'll do this. Huh. So by the time it gets to printing it out, yeah. If it was just a case of just having it in the scenes, it would be a lot easier. I guess we'll just have to bite the bullet and just say that quitting happens in the scene. I guess. And then that would also mean that we don't want an abstract class. Alright, fine. We don't want you. Go away. And then that means we don't need you either. Scene dot. I guess quit. No, it doesn't like that. Scene dot. No, that doesn't work there. It doesn't make any sense to put it in the scene. That's the thing. It just doesn't make any sense at all. So it gets... Oh wait, no, we're printing the wrong thing, so we actually need events. Here. Okay, there we go. So now we're actually getting a list of the events. So it is just a list, isn't it? And it does clear it automatically for you. Push any event back after scenes clear it. Well, I'm kind of hoping that I might just be able to get the events in and pass all of them. If I can pass all of them through in one go, that's not an issue. I'm fine with that. I just didn't want to have to like constantly call the thing again and again and again and again and again. So if I could pass the entire list, that could work. Because you know, at some point, one of these has got to be, you know, quit. Yeah. Okay. That seems like it's going to be reasonable. So, and seeing as it gets it per frame, it's not going to like matter all too much. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. So events equals pygame.event.get, and then in theory we can just like poll it. Oh, that's gone wrong again. No, stop it. Yeah, so we need, if I can like try and filter it to say that the type is quit. If I can split it somehow by the type. How much is the stream for? 3 hours. So we've still got 2 hours left. So event, so if quitting, yeah, that would work. Unfortunately, it does iterate through it, which ideally is not ideal. Actually, can't we remove an event from the queue? If there is a way of removing an individual event, then in theory I could just iterate through it all once. My computer is going nuts. Event type. Oh, these are all the different types you can get. Oh, I just want to be able to remove. What's this pump thing? Internally process. You need to make some sort of call to the event queue. This ensures that your program can internally interact with the rest of the operating system. If you're not using other event functions in your game, you should call pump. Okay, this function is not necessary if your program is consistently processing events on the queue through the other pygame.event functions. There are important things that must be dealt with internally in the event queue. The main window may need to be repainted. If you fail to make a call to the event queue for too long, the system may decide your program is locked up. It's a queue first in, first out. How do you pump? Oh, hello. That's not what I wanted to do at all. I'm trying to, like... Oh, that just didn't work. Huh. So pump doesn't do anything on its own. Okay, that's interesting. Wait for a single event. Test of event types are waiting on the queue. Let's remove everything, which is not really what we want. py, it's a specific file type. I believe it's used when you do stuff in C. To actually, I think it probably stands for Python interface. Let's place a new event. Welcome K-Mist to the stream. Hope you're doing okay. Let's create a new event. But there isn't, just remove one. But then that's not going to matter, is it? Because we could just do... We could just remove it from the list. Okay. All right. I think So if events self.scene.handle scene events handle events, and then we can do and then we can iterate through the rest of them. So we can return, so we can delete each event as they happen in the event handler, and then we can iterate through the rest of them. And theoretically, it should only have to handle them once. Is the idea. I hope anyway. For event and events, if event.type equals quit, then self.stop. I think that will work now. I hope. I'm going to clean this up a bit. Bam. Theoretically, that should be fine now. Oh yeah, I need to actually tell the handle events to do it. Put that there, and then put that there as well. And then... oh, this actually needs to be events as well, doesn't it? None-type object is not iterable. How awfully strange. Oh, because I don't return it back out. Yeah. Return events. So this doesn't do any processing of the event at the moment. In theory, say if event.type equals key down, then we can do events.remove event. And in theory, if we were to like print event.type, and then if we do something like this, so we had like client, and then in the scene, so print then we should see, so any any key down event should appear as scene event type, or scene, I guess, key down, and then the rest of them should appear as the client. Key down is not defined. I haven't imported any of the locals. I'm gonna need to do that. From pygame.locals, import everything and that. And we have the client there, and then any... yeah, look at that. Yeah, so 768 is appearing in the scene, and then 771 and 769. So presumably 771 is key up, and then 769 is probably key up. I don't know what 771 is, but I think that's fine. And then mouse move is 1024, scroll, all that stuff. I think that's done what we wanted it to do now. So we just got to like manually remove the event every time, but that then provides an interface, so it passes all the events into the scene, and then the scene handles all the events that it wants to, and then it returns the rest of them back out to the client for the client to do the things that it wants to do. I accidentally bashed my desk. Yes, okay. We have an interface now for this. Sweet. What am I doing? What am I doing? Come on, Control/. There we go. It was Shift getting stuck for some reason. Yeah, so we don't need to handle any events in the scene currently because we haven't got anything there. So we'll just leave the client to do everything. Client is no attribute stop. Oh, did I not put it back? Oh, I just didn't put it back. Is it still in the paste buffer? No. God damn it. I didn't even notice that error. So pygame dot quit and then sys.exit. Okay. Cool. So, should this be a function itself? Probably not, because that's just an extra function call that we don't really need, considering we're already outsourcing it to an event handler anyway. I think it'd be better if we just keep it in the actual main function, just for that tiny, tiny little bit of efficiency. Actually, I used to go there. So if there are no events, then just never do it at all. Genius. Okay. Yeah, I think that doesn't mean it goes through some of them twice, actually. Yeah, it goes through some of them twice, but it's fine. It's not the biggest deal in the world, I don't think. So, for example, if the quit is there, I think it'll always go through the quit twice. But that's fine. Yeah, I don't really mind about that. I shouldn't slow it down too much. Plus, with the extra control it gives us, that'll be okay. Cool. Right. So. So we need to like overall some of that. So self.keymap is something that we need to overall each time. Self.actors we probably don't, because we're just calling it straight out. The camera as well we probably don't. Right, what else do we need to do in a scene? So we handle the events, and then we have our keymap. So that handles mouse stuff as well. So we're now handling all the interactivity in a scene. We then need to... I guess we would need a bit to tell all the actors to do their thing. But right now we don't have any. Okay. Oh, scenes need a background, don't they? That's very true. Scenes very much need a background. So self.background. Actually, you know what I was going to do? I was going to create a bloody layering system. Wasn't I? I remember, I never said that, but I remember in my head I was going to create a layer system. Okay. That shouldn't be too hard, in theory. And we could probably get away with doing something kind of cool with it. So self.layers equals, and then we're going to create a multi-dimensional numpy array for it. Import numpy as np. Just use telepathy. Yeah, pretty much. And then we're gonna do 3 hours in total. So end at 5. Although I'm gonna need a toilet break soon. Actually, I might do that now. And then I'll try and think better about how I'm gonna do this layering system while I'm on the toilet. So I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. And we're back. Skipping biology to watch this. Welcome to the stream, lazy jail safe. Sorry, by the way. Yeah, well, tuples and lists aren't particularly efficient for this sort of thing. There's going to be a lot going on, and we ideally really want to use numpy arrays. I mean, so this list here is fine to have, although I may rename actors to sprites, I think, thinking about it further. But the layers, we really, what we want to do is we don't want to have stuff stored multiple times. Or at least we don't want to deal with layers because mainly we don't want to deal with a dictionary. So what I'm thinking is change literally every instance of actor, and that needs to... Oh no. Okay, well, that's not going to work like that. Apparently it's used here as well. It's kind of unfortunate. So I'm thinking here, instead of this, we call it Sprite, and then we might have an actor class as well, but if we do, then it'd be based on Sprite, because we need something with an image. Yes, a Sprite. Yeah, it's good. It's ABC, import Sprite. There we go. And then we have our... What's erroring? That's fine now. And then we have our list of sprites in here. So this would be a list of sprites now. So whenever a sprite gets created, it goes in this list. Whenever it gets destroyed, it gets removed from this list. There isn't really another way we can make that more efficient, unless numpy arrays can just take Python objects straight up, which I don't know if they can do. Let me look it up. That might be worth having. Can numpy arrays store objects? Object array of numpy. Yes, you can do this. Okay. Is D-type object. Oh, I see. If you really need to reserve memory for your array and build it element by element, you can do. Yeah, okay. I think we'll implement a sprite limit. On it. So we're gonna say this is a numpy array of no, we're gonna say numpy dot empty shape equals, and then it would be, we'll say 255. Oh no, we'll say 200. I think 200 is reasonable. So that's not going to include the background. We can always change this. And then our D type equals object. And then what we can do is we can just like quickly just throw stuff in there. Start to make that more efficient. And then with this, will be a multi-directional array of indices. I think that's probably the best way to do it. So you just have your list of sprites, and then you have empty shape equals 200. No, it wouldn't be 200. It'd be I don't know what the shape would be actually, but the D type would be int. And then we'd have a shape equals, I explained slots earlier. Shape would be, I don't know, len self.sprites, I suppose. And then 5. So you have your background layer, your sprite layer, your foreground layer, and your UI layer. So that'd be 4 actually. I don't think we need any more. I think it'll be fine. And this will have indices of this in here, and I think that's probably the best way to do it. Probably. I guess we'll see. I guess we'll work out. We're trying to draw everything because that's when this is really going to be a thing. But yeah, we'll try for that. So instead of sprites here, we have sprites, because I do want to have like layers and stuff, and then key map. Okay. So I think really before continuing with the scene, I guess we should deal with the sprite. What a sprite is going to have. So a sprite is going to have oops, that's wrong. Okay, thank you. Visual code. I do appreciate how you didn't work just then. So it would have an image. So I have the image that's actually loaded. It will have more than probably some sort of max speed. It will have a current speed. Unless this vector would be used for that. Where is that? Oh, units down here. Unless this vector would be used for. I know we haven't built it yet, but I can go and find the code. I might quickly do that just so we have it. So it's in a repo somewhere because I did copy it down once before already. Unfortunately, it's not open at the moment, which is somewhat unfortunate. Doobie do. And then we go in here. Actually, I'll just have it off screen. It'll be easier. And then go to the repositories. And then we go down here to this one. Then we go here, then here, then doobie 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 do. Okay. Then we just make the vector. So, welcome to the stream, the Northern Monkey. Hope you're doing okay. So, we have our def in it. I'm getting confused already. Self x, y, and then apparently this one had an integer equals false. So I guess I don't know why that is, so I'm just going to remove that. I don't think we need it. So self.x equals x, and then self.y equals y. In the slots we put x and y. And then we have just a million different things. So we have property def length, self, I'm going to make this return math.square root, self.x divided by 2 plus self.y. I don't know why I said divided by to the power of, I meant. And then property equals def square length. I mean, I just got this from like a physician's code, so I'm going to presume that all of this is useful to have. But we'll see, and then we can just do this in here. Property def normal. We'll see how much we actually want to keep, I suppose, at the end. Self divided by self.length. And there was some sort of interface that we need to do for that, didn't we? Def angle self if not self.square length, then return 0. Otherwise return math.degrees, math.atan2 self.y y self.x. Yeah, I did. Then we have a property of tuple. We'll just leave that as a keyword, I think. Return self.x and self.y. Just realize the others don't have a property tuple, do they? I don't know if I really need to do that. I suppose we'll see. And then def set magnitude. Welcome book to the stream. Hope you're doing okay. Set. And then we have magnitude. And then return self.normal times magnitude. And def dot self other return self.x times other.x plus self.y times other.y. Boilerplate, yeah, I know, right? It's all fun and games. This is like half a program. It's just boilerplate code. I mean, the whole last stream was boilerplate as well, so you would have loved that. And that's a cross product minus self.y times by other.x, and then def projection into, because yay, self and an other other dot equals other dot dot other, because apparently you need to get the dot product of itself for this one. I don't know, I don't fully understand the maths here, but I'm going to pretend I do. Yeah, always has been. Gun pointed on moon. So if other dot is greater than 0, I suppose we'll do it equal to 0. Return self times 0, which I actually don't know why that's there. Because that returns a new object, that's why. What do you mean accept the nail paint? Excuse me? I mean, yeah, like, it's all come off. But, hello? Otherwise, return other times self dot other divided by other dot def ratad banana, because that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna be rotating bananas. Create copy equals true, and have radians. This class is long. I probably should have. This is gonna be a really fun video to watch. Welcome Plush Master to the stream. Hope you're doing okay. Boilerplate is just kind of like the back end, basic, you need this to work kind of thing. Sin equals math.sin, radians, and then cos equals math.cos radians. Actually, Jax, you're the mathematician. I may, you don't need to do this right now in the chat, but I may send you this code later and kind of ask you to explain it, because I understand some of it, but I don't understand all of it. So I might send you this later for explanation, and I know what to say in the video. Because this is gonna be a rough one. Yeah, well, there's stuff, game development ain't quick, It's not easy, it's not fast. That's the thing with game dev. It takes forever. Why do you think Duke Nukem 3D took, was it 13 years? Making an asteroid clone. Or asteroids clone. Alright, cool beans, I'll let you know later. Yeah, it's basically just framework, backend. It's stuff you would. It's essentially like the way I think of it is that it's the stuff that you would repeat if you were to do something of the same type. For example, if you're making a bot, the actual bot object is boilerplate code because you would do that every single time. In a game, you would probably need to do this every single time. So this would be boilerplate code. Yes, if we're creating a copy, then we return a new vector. Otherwise, we set self.x equals x, self.y equals y, and then return self. Pretty much everyone was on Twitch, yeah. You're more than welcome to stay on YouTube if you want to, though. Def set angle. We're not even slightly done with this, by the way. I think we've got like another 10 methods to do. But most of them are operator overloads, so that's not too awful. Self.length equals self.length. Self.y equals 0, and then return self.rotate angle. Yeah. I mean, I kind of given up any sort of pretense whatsoever that this is going to be a basic series. If you want a basic Pygame series, then look at Sentex's one. So that's how I got into Pygame, and then just over time, you know, there's all this. But yeah, this is definitely gonna be like my first like advanced series, because the others were like intermediate at best. That yeah, that is my new favorite comment ever. Music now. That's amazing. I'm just using this is my own stuff. So the keyboards, I mean, there's some Pygame stuff in here. Actually, no, it's not even that. This is like an entirely custom implementation of like a keyboards thing. Well, it's really taking the Pygame keyboard inputs, but this is like this is essentially creating. It's an interface on top of that turns scan codes into actual keys. Yeah, that basically just makes input detection more accurate than using it, than trying to like. What the? Okay, I don't know what's going on there. It just makes it more efficient, I think, and it makes it more accurate at the very least to do it this way over just adding and removing from a list. And the mouse, I think there's just again another wrapper around Python or Pygame. More than anything. Yeah, a lot of this is just like interfaces on top of Pygame, to be completely honest with you. Math.degrees, math.atan2, self.cross, other, and self.dot, other. Unfortunately, vector stuff ain't exactly the most efficient in the world, but whatever. Welcome, Juhom, to the stream. Hope you're doing okay. So now we're in our operator overloads. So actually, not quite. We're sort of in there. Return, and then this gets the coordinates of it. I think this gets the coordinates of the origin, and we don't need a wrapper. Okay, now we're in the operator overloads. So add, and we overload basically every single last one. Oh god. Now we do logical overloads as well. Logical operator overloads. So this returns a new vector, self.x plus other.x, self.y plus other.y. Delf sub. Return vector, it's just, yeah, hang on. I can just copy paste that and then replace these with that. Def mul, actually these are all the same, pretty much. They just, oops, it is. That's not what to do at all. So def multiply, and then we do multiply it, and then there's a true div and a floor div, which are slightly different from each other. So a true div is this, and then a floor div is this. Floor div. Alright, see you later, Cider. Thanks for stopping by. And then logical operators, to check if it's equal to self other return self.x double equals other, and it's the same actually as the pixel and the thing. Oh my god, it's so huge. There's so much. Ah. Okay. So in theory, we have max speed is 0, and then velocity would be a vector, 0, 0. And I don't think we have to set the... What is the normal? So normal is itself divided by the length. Oh, the length is actually set by... Wait, the square length is self.x squared and self.y squared. Oh, so if it's on 0, 0, the thing will be different. Welcome C Red to the stream. Hope you're doing okay. A dunder method it's sometimes called like a magic method. So they are typically, I mean, they're not really any different from standard functions, but essentially dunder ones kind of indicate that you're doing something something kind of different. So the init, for example, is the constructor, so you are kind of overloading the constructor. So this is called automatically. Well, I suppose dunder ones, yeah, they're called automatically in certain instances. So this is called when a class is constructed. This is called when you call the string method on a class. This is called when you add the class to something else. So if you add two vectors together, then you would do, so it's a vector plus vector, this would be called. So everything in Python is an object, everything has a method, but yeah, it's essentially just overloading stuff. It's kind of difficult to explain. I didn't actually know you could do it until a few years ago. It was a while before I found out about it anyway. Oh yeah, I was trying to work out what this is doing. So if this is 2, so that'll be square length is 4 plus 4, so that's 16. So square length so the length would be 4. If this is 4 and 4. Oh, I've just remembered how vectors work. Yeah, okay, I'm being dumb. That's fine. Welcome XTableX to the stream. Hope you're doing okay. Let's go. Okay, that's fine. Oops, Google, no, go away. Don't want you. So we want this to be 0, 0. So essentially, what this is doing is it's setting a vector. So say if this was 5 and then 2. So for every frame, the sprite would move 5 pixels across, or 5 units across, and 2 units up. And the vector is like the diagonal for it. So I don't know, if I go into GIMP real quick, I can just draw something really rudimentary to show you. So we're going to use white. So what we're doing is we're saying that this is like 5. That's far too thick. So this is our sprite here. It's a little triangle. So say every unit it moves 5 across. Pretend that's a flat line. Oh, I'll try and do that again. But actually, I can do this, can't I? So that's 5. And then it also goes up 2. And the vector is this bit. So this is the vector. So it's the hypotenuse of the triangle. So you'd use Pythagoras' theorem to work this out. And then you'd be able to work out the velocity from this. Because this line here, the length of it is the speed. And the angle of it is the direction. But I think it would be the angle from here. And then you use speed like that. But yeah. Welcome, Jonk Slays, to the stream. Hope you're doing okay. Although I presume I can just call you Jonks. Because I imagine you're the same person that's in the Discord. And all that. Because I have unit tests. Yeah, I know, right? Don't need them. So this needs to be set at 0, 0. John. Oh, I can just screen John. Okay, that works. Works for me. So we have the image, which is probably going to get passed in, but I don't know yet. We have the max speeds, which may also be passed in. No, it would be determined by the class, wouldn't it? When you click further away, it goes faster. Well, it's the actual speed at the time. So you're not going to be clicking those times. That's just like the movement. Polar coordinates instead of classic vectors. I think classic vectors would be fine. Unless polar coordinates are like significantly more efficient to calculate. That could be worth looking up. But I essentially got the vector class from a physics engine tutorial that I was looking at. But I actually need to go back one day. There's going to be like a gap between streams where I actually want to try and port that into Python because it is a nightmare. The code is awful to do. Like the code is the code example is awful. The physics makes sense, but when calculating with, I'm not sure what you mean by that necessarily. Yeah, Jax, actually what I might do, while I'm doing that, we might go into VC and then because I know the programming bit and then you know the maths bit. So as a team, we can like port it because that example code is also in Python 2. So it's not even like I can copy paste it and it'll work. So, yeah. But I want to port that in. I don't know if I would actually go over that in the tutorial though. Because that just seems like a complete nightmare, but... Well, I know that, but like you're better at the maths, and I'm better at at least the Python bit. I feel like anyway. I just kind of do, honestly. It was a friend that convinced me to. Well, we were on a night out. This is before the pandemic, and she wanted to paint everyone's nails because, yeah, and I was like, okay, fine, I'll do it. I was like really resistant of it, and I decided that I liked it, so I just kept doing it. Basically, it's the story. It's not exactly an amazing story, but it works. Yeah, but like the point is, Jax, either way, you know the maths better than I do, so it'll be helpful to have that in. Plus, you'll actually need to be able to help decipher the code, because hell if I know. It honestly should. It is really funny though. I think that's probably my new favourite comment, honestly. Gold. Right. So I need max speed, I need their velocity in a vector that we need to import, because of course we do. So from game import vector. So yeah, the max speed is a float, so that's fine. I'll define that as a float actually. So yeah, we need. I'm just trying to think what else it will need. I might go into my old game code and see what's there. Welcome APX Preds to the stream. Hope you're doing okay. What I'm gonna do. This thing is it's on my drift. Can't talk. It's on the disk. It's not even on the thing. Can I programs? Would it even still be here? Is it still here? Well, that's a very good point. It might not be actually. I might have lost the code to that game, which would be very upsetting if I have. I'm just gonna check my backups. Oh, arse, it's gone. Okay, whatever. It's fine. It's okay. It's all right. We don't need it, but we just have to do all the logic again from scratch. We can't cheat. That's unfortunate. Untitled.png. You don't. It's some cursed image that I edited together, of my friends. It's like a very subtle change. But I just never got around to deleting it again once I edited it. So. Oh, I see. Yeah, I've never done that as well. I never played that game either. Welcome oh goodness, the Kaushik Goswami. God, I'm so sorry. To the stream, hope you're doing okay. Freeway. I don't think there is a freeway. Honestly. If it was of me, then I probably would, but it's of my friends, so I don't know if it would be okay with them. Meme folder. I think what is in that meme folder? I actually forget. It's on here, and it's the one in programs, isn't it? Playground. Oh yeah, meme. What is in here? Oh, there's nothing in here at the moment. I think I just use this as my temp folder. Yes, I need a position. That's a. That's a very good point. I do very much need a position. Self.x. I can't believe I forgot that. I'm losing my mind here. .y. Actually, no. We don't need that because we can just do self.pos equals pixel 0. Oh, it'd be window pos and then yeah, and it'd be environment pos. And self.env pos equals unit 0, and then that would be calculated every frame. Maybe it would need to be. The meme folder instantly earns my respect. I think I'm not sure if half of it. I mean, some of it might be like code that I've downloaded to try and help people in support cases. I know we typically, like when in the cases we have to do that, we typically call the file meme.py or something like that. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it's just like a temp thing and I couldn't be asked to call it temp. It's because of Max, he calls everything a meme. I guess I made that folder like a little after I talked to him or something. Okay, so we have our position in the environment. We have a position on the screen. Well, actually, this would be self.windowpos.asUnit. Then we have Actually, no, that would be a property. That wouldn't need to be that. That would be a property. Unless it would be easier to modify. No, it would be easier to modify the environment position. I think. Like the mouse would go on the window position, but because this is in the scene, then this should be unit 00. And then you would need a property for, which means Sprite isn't going to be meta class either. Okay, awesome. ABC. We're gonna still call the file ABC. Just don't tell anyone. Oh, because this one's still an ABC. I might still be able to get away with it. But yeah, I tend to just shove a load of base classes into ABC, regardless of whether or not they're actually abstract or not. Oops, that's not what I do. So the window position. Actually, we can probably call this like pos, and then just window pos. I guess. No, we'll call it that. So it's easy to differentiate. Self, and then we return self.envpos.as pixel. Yeah. So that way we don't have to just like update it and then call it. We just run a function on it basically. So that works. I just realised capping the velocity at the max speed is going to be kind of awkward. But unless we get like a current speed property, that could probably work. Def current speed, and it'd be what, returns self.velocity.length, I think. I'm pretty sure. And that'll give us the speed that we're at. Yeah, that works. So is there anything else we need for a sprite? We need the angle will be handled by the vector. No, it wouldn't. We might need a different thing for the angle. No, we probably would, because we need an angle to display it, but then we'd also need to use that angle to set the velocity angle. So yeah, we'd need stop turning off tablet. We need self.angle, and then we can just set that to 0, I suppose. Welcome Musimi Bolmik to the stream. Hope you're doing okay. Seems to be, for some reason, I don't know why, there seems to be like these weird like spikes in views. So at the start, like everyone who always makes it to the start of streams is like, oi, and then it kind of dies out a bit. And then around like an hour before the stream ends, it kind of picks up, but only on YouTube. It's really strange. I don't know why that is. But yeah, it's very interesting at the very least. So yeah, we have our visual angle, and then okay, so with a sprite we'd probably need to God. While it's on the screen, we'd need to move it. So we need to do a move, and then we'll just have that as a self for now. We would need to set the angle. That's an interesting one. It's that algorithm doing weird things. It really is. Although with the last game development stream, at least 4 people found the stream through just searching Python on YouTube. And that was 4 people who searched Python and then decided that they wanted to watch the stream. That's not including all the people that would have seen the stream and didn't click it. So it's like, what? Why is YouTube recommending my stuff for just Python? I found that really funny. And then someone put in Python game development. That was 1 person. More people found it through just Python than anything else. And that was the one that people found it the most from. That was the search result that apparently was the best for the stream. Just the word Python. Really funny. So yeah, anyway, we need to move. Yeah. We need to move it. We need to, I guess, rotate it. And then we would need to modify the speed. I guess. Python series is awesome. Yeah, a lot of people do say that, which is very nice of them. So I think we will have a speed one here. But we'll have a speed. And then we'll... Yeah, and then a speed.setter. And then we'll have this here. And then changing the speed will just change the velocity. We'll just change the velocity vector without storing anything different. So where is it? It'd be set magnitude, wouldn't it? Yeah, set magnitude. So self.velocity.set magnitude. Other, and then we need to put other in there. Oh no, it'd be value, not other. Right. Carberra Python into Twitch search. Is that legit? I'm guessing that's probably a joke, but an extremely large part of me really wants that to be real. Yeah, that's how you know that you've taken off, when you can put Carberra into Twitch and your name comes up. I only even have 100 followers as well. So I don't even know how favourable the Twitch search even is for me. But from what I can tell, it seems to be doing okay. So we'll have to see, I suppose. Oh, I know, I didn't set the tags for this one on the Twitch. This could be an interesting experiment to see how much the tags actually affect stuff. So appear on your homepage. Okay. So presumably you're subscribed to the channel. In that case, care about holding the current icon. That could be really funny. That might make Nitsuga shut up about how much he hates the logo. But he'd probably only like it if it was an anime Care Bear. So, anyway, thank you for the follow, Plush Master. Didn't get your vids recommended to me. That's unfortunate. So we need to move. So we have the speed. We need move, rotate. We now have an interface to set the speed. Without having to directly set the velocity. Do we need anything else out of a base class? We'd probably need some sort of interface to like accept control inputs. Welcome back, Dark Emil. Yeah, that's probably a thing. Move. Also, these valleys are going to need to. I suppose. How do we want to like do the moving? Do you want to do like X and Y? So how much they move along the X-axis? So self.end position. Dot X plus equals, there's no point in making a new unit, plus equals X, and then self.envpos dot Y plus equals Y, I guess we could do for move. So you can move it an amount. No, this speed.setter is part of property. So this property decorator turns, okay, so we have actually we don't even need this at all. So we have this property. So say, for example, we had a sprite equals sprite down here. And you did sprite dot speed. Or like print sprite dot speed. So what that'll do is it will look in here and it will actually get this. It'll run this because this is a property. So this essentially turns a method into an attribute. So doing print sprite.speed would be the same as printing sprite.velocity.length. And if you do sprite.speed plus equals 1, for example, it will call this one. So you have speed. The value will be set to the current value of speed plus 1. It's complicated at that point. But if you today like to equal 7, then this would be 7, and then it would run self.velocity.sec magnitude to be 7. So it's just kind of it's just an alternative way of doing things. You could do it in a method, but I'm choosing to do it in a property because I think it's probably a bit more UX friendly. But yeah. And then the rotate, we would need to do... Actually, I don't think we need to do that, because we could just set the angle itself. We could do the same thing with the angle, I think. Anyway. So we could do a property def angle self, and then we could do return self.velocity dot, what thing would it be? Would it be length? It would be square. It would be angle. Okay, so it is just angle. And then if you do angle.setter, def angle self value. Whoopsie daisies. Do return self.velocity dot, and then you would be set. Oh, there we go. Set angle, then an angle. That would be value, and then theoretically that'll work. Where these decorators come from? From Python. These are just standard things you can do in Python. Straight up. Like literally. So what email have I got? Oh, it's just boring. How long has it been? Quite a while. I think it's been a little over an hour. Maybe a little under an hour. I don't know. I think that might be it. We may need a control interface on it as well, but we'll leave that for now, I think. So we have our... Okay. So we can go into Sprite. Oh, this actually needs to be Sprites, not Sprite. And then... Would it be scenes? Oh, it's fine. We don't actually import the sprites yet. So we have our player. So we do def init self, and then we need to do super dot init self, and then we need to override something. So we need to override the image, and we need to override the max speed. I believe. Oh, and probably the position as well. Actually, you probably do need to do that. So you would take the image, we'll take an X and a Y, and we'll take the max speed, I think is probably the best way to do that. The max speeds, and then we'll take units, X and Y, and then the image should be image. And then the velocity will just stay at 0. I guess. I can't imagine we'd need anything moving off the bat, but we'll see. So we need, so super.init, we don't need self. We need, what goes in here? Not that, not that. Oh, God's sake. There we go. So the image, we'll just say it's image for now. X, we'll just place it 50 and 50. And the max speed is 5, I guess. And then we need to work out how to get this image in here. So that can be done in the client, I think. Probably. No, it'd be done in the scenes. It would be done in the loading phase. So, oh, now I've got to move everything from assets. Because I entirely redid the thing. So, data, programs, Carberra plans, data, no, it's not that one. It's this one. No, it's not that one. It's this one. And then we also need a second one. Okay. Okay, good. I like that. God damn it, Nautilus. So you have your assets, and then... Okay, we're gonna write a script to make everything lowercase, I think. I think it'll probably just be easy to do that. So just do a new file here called lc.py. Now we'll go in here. It's a pyramid scheme. So import OS for f in I don't know os.list dir. It's fine. It was fine when I if I'd realised it was gonna be a thing, I would have. Well, it's not the worst thing in the world. Everything has at least got underscores in it, which makes things a lot easier to deal with. But like yeah, having everything lowercase is gonna be easier, so I can just change it. So be /as. Oh, it's in the wrong place. Ooh, we need this other one. So get rid of this. Move this. Put that here, new file, lc.py. Not poi. lc.py. Poi. So with import os for f in os.list dir / assets os.rename f. No, that's not gonna work. That really isn't gonna work, is it? No, I'll just do the directors manually, I don't care. So we're for sub dir dirs files in os.walk /assets for f in files os.rename subdir /f subdir. Oops, it is. That's gone very wrong. /f.lower. Oh, you. Okay, it's broken. Awesome. I love it. I do love VS Code sometimes. So yeah, Python lc.py. And just hope I didn't break everything, basically. Hey, that worked. Okay, so now we just need to change all the directories, which isn't too much of an issue. Audio, sprites. So I was going to do this before the stream as well, but no, I forgot. Enemies, FX, player, enemies, objects. Whoops, not objectees. Player. The hacks are not going well. Audio and then enemies. I don't think there's any more subdirectories in here. No, okay, I think that's fine now. So what we could do is we can copy that and we can put that in this one. Like so. And now we have all our stuff. I can get rid of that. No need anymore. Do you have our assets here? So, sprites, player. So we want player ship. So we want this one for now. So if I just, oh my god, I'm just going to close everything down. Because I need to clean up a bit. So we probably want the ABC open, I imagine. We're also going to want sprites open. Okay, so, and we also actually want scenes open as well. So in our scene, we want to have some sort of loader, which then loads everything. Raise not implemented error. And then we do def loader self. Okay, and this will load all of the sprites into the list. Did I rig the bot? No, I didn't. Press F2 to rename faster. What does F2 do? Unless it actually just brings up the rename menu. That's not open anymore, so I can't test it. So we have our... Yeah, so we need like a list of the assets that we're going to need. So assets equals... so it would be... So we need it in pans. F2 renames files. Okay. It renames in Windows as well. Oh, I didn't actually know that. I'll keep that in mind. So we need like patterns, really. So we need assets or /assets. No, we'll just do assets. No, the way we're going to do the / will be fine. Okay. /sprites /player /star. So we want everything. Yeah, I know. I just realised I didn't actually welcome you. Welcome ASEM to the stream. Hope you're doing okay. And then, what else do we need? Oh, just loading the player stuff for now. And then, so four assets in assets. I was going to say for path in assets. Then we need to import glob as well. And then we need to do pygame.image.load. And it would be self.sprites. What we'll do is we'll do sprites here. For path in sprites, self.sprites .load, no, .append. Oh no, I could do it .extend actually. And we could do a list here. No, we can do a generate. No, we need a list. Pygame.image.load image. Or just do I. For I in glob path. That might work. Print self.sprites. And then we're going to need this, so we need to load. We'll call it load. Whoopsie daisies. ABC. Let's do that here. Actually, we could just do that here, actually. Self.load. Oh, can we? No, we can't. We can't do that there. Yeah, we do the load there, and then that loads everything into the scene. And then we go into our client, and then we actually have to activate this. Oh, the scene is activated already. Okay. Okay. So Python -m game loads. NumPy.nd array. Oh, it's an nd array. Oh goodness, yeah. Right. That's fine. It's fine. It's okay. So for path in sprites, we I'm still maintaining that NumPy is the best way to do this. But it's not. There's nothing wrong with it. You're just getting really unlucky, I think. I'm using Pop OS. I'm pretty confident that there's nothing wrong with the hack. But yeah. Self.sprites.extend, that's not what I want then. I want to do... You may need some sort of a... crash fifth time. I don't know, maybe. We'll see. So I think we are actually going to need some other... This can't be a meta class then, can it? Okay, well, this isn't a meta class either. This isn't an ABC class either. Just pretend that the ABCs. Would you recommend switching from Windows? For development, yeah. I'd recommend dual booting. Rather than switching. Like, there are a number of people on the server that'll tell you to switch, but honestly, dual boot. Hey, Emily. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing okay. What? Still 10:30 for you, isn't it? So we def add Sprite. Welcome Alan Thomas to the stream. Hope you're doing okay. Yeah, go for it, ASM. Yeah, I'm not sure I'd ever fully switch to Linux. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I mean, honestly, if you want a recommendation to dual boot, then Max dual boots Linux or Windows. And yeah, just got a class. Okay, that works. Is that bot AFK? It's waiting for follows. That's all it does. There's no commands to it, I don't think, which is kind of good because I wouldn't want it to interfere with the commands. My God, my voice is dying. So. We do self.sprites. We need to like find. Well, okay. What we're gonna do first is what is going on here? Method must have at least one argument. Yes, that's true. What we're gonna do first is we're actually gonna print what self.sprites gets initialized as. Just gets initialized as a load of empty objects. Oh, it gets initialized as a load of nuns. That works. Okay, that makes it easier. So I can find the first one that is a none. So self.sprites.where none. And then the first one of them equals what we do is we'll do load sprite. Actually, no, we don't want that necessarily, do we? No, this is assets. No, we need on a list. But that can be a list. That's not going to be a problem. Okay. Yeah, so this is assets again then. For path in assets. And then we need to add this. So this is the image stuff. I do live in the UK, yeah. Did I miss anything important in the chat? I don't think so, no. Okay. Okay, so now we can print our assets. Print self.assets. Oh. Did I not finish that off? I didn't. Load sprite, so I guess we'll take the sprite there. And then we'll do a sprite. Actually, we've got to do a free equals that. And if free. Oh god, why is it trying to translate the word get? So if free, then we can just add it in. So self.sprites free 0 equals sprite. Just thought if we have assets and then we have this, I don't think that's even going to be like necessary. I think it might just be best to just straight up have the layers, and on each one, in each layer can take 100, I guess. See, I told you it wasn't broken. Okay, so we do, yeah, sprite and then the layer. Should be 0, 1, 2, or 3. So you have free, okay, so self.layers layer, where none. And so this is going to be like a load of nuns then, or it'll be a load of objects. And then if free, then self.layers layer equals sprite, and then else how many points? How did I get up 13 million again? So if 3 and then else, and then I don't know exactly what I'm going to try and do here. I guess what I'll do is I'll try and start well, hang on. This has got to be, so it's got to be, you have to be first in, first out. It might have to be a queue. Can NumPy do queues? Or maybe a deck. Maybe a deck could be better. A deck is like designed for this, really. Because it's fast. Okay, wait, hang on. I want to see if you can get like NumPy deck functionality. Which is a, oh my god. Wait, deck from ND array. Collections.deck. No, I don't want a collections. I want a. NumPy array buffer which acts as deck. Oh my god, this is literally like an actual... Jesus! So wait, hang on. Array.bytes. dtype equals np.float32 and its shape equals 2048. And its shape equals in its shape. Okay, so it's an array. Also, it has the array in there. So it's an object with an array in it. Oh. Oh my god. This is crazy. Right. Okay. I think. Okay. I think maybe just using a collection deck is probably going to be easier. Because decks are fast on the list anyway. So okay. So we need a list of decks. Yes. Deck iterable. We just want like an empty one for now. And then we want max len equals 100. So when stuff gets inserted, it should. Hang on, let me actually just test this. From collections, import deck. Oops. From collections, import deck. Okay. D equals deck. Max len equals 500. Okay. So for I, oh, what did I do? Okay, I meant to do 100 actually. So for I in range 500, D dot append I and then print D. Okay, so yeah, that works like I want it to. Welcome Punticus to the stream. Hope you're doing okay. And then we can like still remove. So D dot remove like 497. We can still do that, right? Yeah, okay. That's probably going to be the easier way to do things, I think. Because decks are fast on the list anyway. So that should be okay. If it really does get bad, then I may start experimenting with NumPy deck implementations. But see, welcome Light Road 12 to the stream. Hope you're doing okay. I think for the purposes of this tutorial, the deck is probably as far as we'll go. But I do kind of want to rebuild that Project Copiatrix game that I had. If I do that, I'll probably come up with a NumPy deck implementation, but we'll see. Because it looks kind of like a mess. So it's kind of an object and object. I don't really want to have to bother with that. I don't know. I guess we'll see. Let's see. If you want to suggest something, do it on the repo. That was the wrong thing. If you go there, file a new issue with it. So yeah, so we don't actually need to. Well, we don't actually need to do any of this now. We don't need to do this load Sprite at all. Which means that our thing can still be a meta class. Or it can still be. I'm determined to keep this thing in ABC if I can. But we'll see. So yeah, that's fine. So we have the assets all in place. Alright, see you later, Soda. And then we have... Yes, we have it as a list. Actually, we might just... Could make this a deck anyway, because those are faster. Teach me, mighty teacher. Oh, this is like heavy advanced stuff. If you were interested in learning about Python and stuff, then I do have a series that you can watch and maybe that will help you out. It's the How to Python one, if you were genuinely... I don't know. It depends if you want to check that out in your free time or not. Might be something to do. Who knows? So this, we don't want a max length on this one. I'm pretty sure max length is 9 anyway. Actually, does that just create a new... Okay, so we'll just do that. Pass it an empty iterable. Okay. So assets are now a deck, and then... Oh, there's a problem. Invalid syntax. Are you crazy sure about that? I was going to say. Not enough 2,000. Yeah, that would probably be... That's probably a wise decision. Honestly. I mean, to be fair, I'm going off 4, and I'm doing this, well, 4 and a bit. 4 and then kind of like hours like patched onto the end. Module object is not callable. Oh yeah, what am I doing? It's glob.glob. Oh my god, oh, we're still doing all this. I need to tell that to stop printing all that, because we don't want all that. Okay, so we go. As you can see, we have a deck with all of our things in it. Nice. Does that need to be a dictionary? That probably needs to be a dictionary, actually. Because of course it does. Not IRL. She's my IRL friend's cousin, which is how we met. We've only ever met online so far. What was I going to do? I was going to do something. I'm sure of it. Oh yeah, I was going to look up chain maps. Because a chain map might be, yeah, hopefully, depending. If all the restrictions are lifted by the 21st of June, then, like Boris wants, then we'll see. It kind of depends how much, you know, how much the UK public actually want to, like, abide by that. Because, hopefully I am. Collections, chain map. I should probably just look at all the different. So we got, the order, a default dict? Is that user dict? I don't know if that's better or not. Wraparound dictionary or just for easy dict subclassing. No, that's not what we want. It remembers the order entries were added, so we don't need that. Calls a factory function to supply missing values. We don't need that. Dict-like class for creating a single view of multiple mappings. That's very sweet. Let's see. Yeah, the only difference between the streams and the calls is I don't swear as much. Try to keep it on the down low. I know I've already sworn once this stream, which I didn't mean to do. But I tend to keep it on the down low on the tutorials channel because it just doesn't add anything. If anything, it takes away from the content, I feel. But yeah, in real life, I swear a decent amount. I'm not gonna lie. Although to be fair, like me trying to moderate my swearing in Carberra has actually helped me like moderate my swearing in real life as well. Well, when I'm trying to. Sometimes I don't bother trying, but you know. Welcome Dark Horse to the stream. Hope you're doing okay. Chain map. Oh, this takes multiple maps. Yeah, so I think it's just a standard dict is what we need. That's my fatal flaw. Yeah, I'm just not evil enough. That's the thing. And there's your problem. So assets need to be a deck anyway. It doesn't. It's just fast in the list. A lot of people don't know about the collections types, and they're really useful. Honestly. Welcome, Olenka, to the stream. I hope I did not just murder that. Butchering so many names. It's not just you if I have. Yeah, I believe... Oh, actually, I can actually go to the bit here. The deck here says... decks are generalization stack and queues. Yeah, so this helps with that. though list objects support similar, they are faster for fixed length operations and incur. If max then, what does it say? It was like faster to add. It did definitely say something. Maybe I was wrong about that. Or maybe I misread it. We'll just quickly look it up. Deck all list. Deck versus this performance comparison. I can't be asked to actually like do it. S.pop, S.end, D.end. Yeah, the deck is faster. By approximately like 35 nanoseconds per loop. So if you times that by, I mean, well, I suppose, yeah, ultimately, when you're loading a scene, it's not going to matter. So perhaps that could be a list. But the layers, it's going to help quite a bit. Although you're not really going to be doing millions a second. It's just like every last optimization is good to do. Type of game you're trying to make? An asteroids clone. But we're not at the point where we've put anything on the screen yet. We're still at the point where we're trying to load that all in a decent way. So let's see, self.load and then self.assets. And then in theory that is everything loaded. Oh, but load, it's going to want to put everything that it needs to on the screen. So the player will be on the screen to begin with. So we need to do that, I guess. So we need to do... Yeah, so self.sprites.append... Oh no, we needed to make it a dict, didn't we? So yeah, we're actually getting rid of the the deck entirely. So we need that to be a dict, and then which is slow as hell, but seeing as we're only like doing it once, it's kind of fine really. And then, oh, do we want to use the dict merge? You know what? We'll do it. We'll go full 3.9 hard. And then, I guess, would we need a default? I'm not sure we would need a default dict. No, the merge update will do that for us. Yeah, so we do... And then make a new dict here, and then we do the key. Oh, wait. I need like a full list of it, really. So paths. I need like a list. So yeah, the chat dies every once in a while. I don't really mind. It comes back and it comes and it goes. You know, small streamer. What can you do? So we need to do the paths. So that saves us from having to do that. That's very true. So if you do, can I just do this? Oh, I can't. That's really very unfortunate. I'm gonna do a for loop. Is it worth even doing? It's not even worth doing this. It's not even worth trying to use the glove. I might as well just damn well just do everything manually. So got player bullets.png. You've got actually, is it worth We'll just do everything. I'll optimize it later. Whoops. So it'd be 1, 2, 3. Okay, hit the control B instead of control V. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now it's huge. I don't want it to be. Go away. Oh, because I made it huge because I needed to look at the thing, didn't I? So it'd be player, and then it'd be player engine particle. I'll sort all this out later, but yeah, explosion 4, and then I could just grab that and put that as an explosion 12, and then explosion, what will actually be 12. And then player, I don't know why I got rid of all that, and then player ship. And we'll just do that for now, and then we'll have, so it'll be self.assets, and then it'd be the file name, probably. Oh goodness. Boo, very scary. Congratulations. You achieved your 1 life goal. Right, so we need... Yeah, so we need the file name, and then... Okay, so for asset in assets, we could do Pygame. We could do oh no, well it'd be better to do pathlib, wouldn't it? Really? Okay, I'm just, sorry. This shouldn't be taking this long, but I'm just trying to think of like the best way to do it here. That's like convenient and also efficient. So I'm guessing probably pathlib. From pathlib imports path. Oh, you. Yes. Okay, that was a weird noise. So yeah. Okay, so paths. We have a tuple of path. Can stay dead now. Asset slash sprite slash player slash star. No, it won't. That won't work. That should be fine. And then we can do. Okay. So for path in paths, self.assets merge equals p be for p in paths, p.stem, and then image or pygame dot image dot load. It's getting deep now. And then the actual p dot. Which one is it? Not absolute. Or maybe absolute. P dot file name? I don't know. P dot. I guess p dot absolute would work. I mean, p dot resolve would also work. We'll leave it at that for now, and then we'll see how that works, I guess. That won't work. Not a file object. Okay, does it just have a file name? POSIX path is no... Oh, I guess we've got to do resolve then. Unsupported image format. It's a PNG. I just realised I didn't save it, did I? Oh, that's what I saved it on. And then that is a... Oh, I see. Right. So for p and parse, for file in p.glob, just all of them, I suppose. And then I guess we'll limit that to other stuff later, but I'll see. Welcome Newfic to the stream. Hope you're doing okay. So be file, I think. Right? No. Sprites. Sprites doesn't exist anymore. So we got that far. Player. All right. That's good. That's good. That went really well. It's supposed to merge, man. Why didn't it update? Unless merge equals don't do that. Unless they just use the merge. Well, that went even more wrong. What is this game about? It's an asteroids clone. Stamp. Why are you being weird? Because dot update. I guess they do different things than I thought they did. Oh, no, that's just doing the same thing there. What is going on here? Player. Oh, because they are they? No, they're not all player. What? Why? Hello. Print p.stem and then print file. Actually, I could probably print p.stem up here. Yeah, so the stem is fine. No, the stem is this. Oh, I see. So stem isn't actually what we want. I guess we want file.stem then. There we go. We did it, Reddit. So we now have our player bullet and its respective surface. We now have our engine particle and its respective surface. We now have the ship and its respective surface. So this is the one that we want to draw on the screen. We still technically have time. Although the stream is going to hit over 3 hours. The stream is technically 2 to 5. So we've got 3 minutes. And then I'll try and get this done if I can. Yeah, make it a proper game, mate. Yeah, this is like an actual, like, real thing that we're doing, like, hardcore, full hardcore. So this is fine, and then we want to load the self.layers dot. Did we have something for this? No, we didn't. So self.layers. So we have the background sprite, foreground UI. So it'd be 0.1 dot append. Self.assets player ship. And if you print self.layers, that we should have list index is out of range. Hello. Oh. That's what we want, I think. I hope that's not. I hope that is what we want. Sorry. It is not what we want. Okay, fine. We've got to create a separate instance for them all. So for underscore in range 4. And then we should have some, yeah, we have this empty layer here, and then we have the thing on a thing here. Well, in theory, our next task is to draw that to the screen. So we have an interface that allows us to set the layers, although it might make a new function for that. And now we need to do an interface somewhere in here, I guess, for actually drawing everything. So self.window.update. Oh, okay, it's going to be a little longer because the next thing we need to do is actually create the sprite. Oh, no, actually, we could... Oh, yeah, what I've done there is I've done that a bit wrong. So, I guess... Alright, it is coming up to 5 now. So, I guess I'll end it here. And then next time... That's kind of like quite a neat place to end. Because next time is... Like, the first task is drawing stuff to the screen, then. So I'll leave you in suspense for a week. When's the next one? The next one will be next Thursday. Because while I've still got the data analysis series to plan, that's going to take Tuesdays. So it'll be next Thursday, the next one. Yeah, we made really good progress this time. It was mainly theoretical progress. When gaming stream? Hopefully Saturday. I didn't bother with it last Saturday because I didn't really feel like it. But with any luck, on Saturday there will be a gaming stream. And hopefully it'll go better than the other one that I did. The other one I did, everything went wrong. I'm probably going to do... I don't know what game I'm going to do. I guess we'll see. I might put a poll actually in there with some options. But yeah. Oh, Raj, you joined at the worst time. The stream's ending. That's really unfortunate. But yeah, thanks for everyone who stopped by. There was quite a few, as always. And I'll see you tomorrow for the next pillow video where we talk about filters. And then I'll hopefully see you on Saturday for a gaming stream. Next stream on this channel will be on Tuesday at 5 p.m. GMT, when we'll hopefully finish planning the data analysis series. Hopefully. We'll see. And then next Thursday. If we do finish the data analysis series on Tuesday, or planning it, then we'll have game dev Thursday, Tuesday, Thursday, at least. I don't know if something else will take the next Tuesday. But the game dev could be up to 2 a week if I finish the thing. Finish the data analysis planning. The thing is, I do really need to do that because the pillow series is very quickly coming to an end. So yeah, I will see you for whatever. Bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.